Picture like this. It's Tuesday afternoon, you are in the training, you are relaxing and laughing with your teammate. The ball is glued on your feet, your first touch is like a silk, you are smashing top beans, you are doing stepovers like Ronaldo. In that moment, you are the best player in the world. You are just feel like Messi or Ronaldo and you have just full control of your game. And now, cut to Sunday, because it's match day. The points are on the line, the stands are filled and your coach is literally screaming on the field. And you? Suddenly, you are someone else. You don't know how to play football, your legs feel heavy, your mind is full of something and you literally don't know how to play football. The ball bounces off you like a piece of rock and you just terrified to dribble the ball to make 1v1 and after that you just pass the ball to your center back or to your goalkeeper. The whole game you are just praying no one passes you because you just too scared that you will mess it up. What happened? Did you lose your talent or your technique disappear? No, your talent didn't disappear. It just locked inside of you. But your brain just activated the security protocol that's preventing you from using it in the match. So today I'm going to show you why your own brain is working against you and how to reprogram it so you feel like you are playing with your friends with no pressure. This isn't motivation video, this is a completely psychological manual how to dominate on the pitch. If you are ready to kill that piece of shit inside of you, let's get into it. The first thing you need to understand is biology. Because inside of your head is something that's called amygdala. I don't know how to say it. Literally, it's a tiny part of your brain responsible for you to survive. Just simple. When you see a lion in jungle, the amygdala, I don't know how to say it, shut down and just switch from mode relax to mode fight. The problem in 2026, just your brain can tell that you are the difference between when your lion trying to catch you or when your angry coach just screaming to you after you make a mistake. And to your brain, this is the same signal, it's danger. The moment you feel pressure, whatever it is, literally a big scout standing in the crowd or the fear of making mistakes, your brain switches to survival mode and this state, your body literally is trying to not make a mistake. Simple, your heart rates go up, your breathing gets deeper and also your stress go higher. And some basic things like dribbling, passing or controlling the ball literally stop working. It's trying to make you invisible because if nobody can pass you, if they can see you because you're invisible, you can't make a mistake. And if nobody screams at you or yells at you, your brain thinks that you are surviving. But here is the catch. In football, if you are just surviving, you're just losing everything. Because when you don't have a confidence on the ball or if you just only play safe, you don't have the main weapon, creativity. Creativity requires relaxation. It requires like you are softness, you are just floating on the pitch and you are just feel amazing in that moment. But you are a survivor and your brain wouldn't let you look like a fool. So instead of being the star of the match, you just become another player that's hiding behind the defender and you are just hoping that the ball stays on the other side of the pitch. Let's look at something really disgusting in the locker room. It separates the pros from the average, the biometrics of the fear. When you switch to survival mode, your breathing just becomes rapid and your heart rate also go up. You breathing only with your upper part of your chest. And why is this a problem? Because literally it's saying message to your brain that we are dying. The brain panic and shut down you because the brain is telling you that you need to save energy for escape. Exercise you can do in a match is called box breathing. Learn this doing in some off time, like when you have a kickoff or when you have a corner kick or when you don't have a pressure. It's very simple. You just inhale for 4 seconds, you just pause for 4 seconds and after that you just exhale for 4 seconds. And you just do this for 3 or 5 times and you are feeling amazing. For me, it worked. Elite sniper do this, the pilot do this, also the Formula 1 driver do this, just everyone. When you have a kickoff or when you have a penalty at 90 minutes, just do this exercise and I guarantee to you that you will score a goal or just score some banger. Let's get practical. You know what makes the best player in the world like Vinícius, Messi, Cristiano or Bellingham? It's not just their speed, it's not just their control with the ball, it's also the ability to forget things. It's called a goldfish. They say that goldfish has a memory of 3 seconds and after this 3 seconds the world is like a new place for them. And this is the perfect example how you must think on the pitch. The difference between the pros and you. Imagine Vinícius Jr. He goes into 1v1, just tries some step overs and flick ups or all this bullshit. He just get tangled up over his own feet. The walls they didn't just laugh. And what does Vinícius do? 10 seconds later, he's demanding the ball again. And the second attempt, he goes at the same defender with the same skill, but he cut inside and shoot goal. And why he scored the goal? Because he have a memory of a goldfish. Now look at the average player. You messed up dribbling in the 5 minutes, and what do you do the next 85 minutes? You hide and you think that you look like an idiot. The coach is going to sub you, and this player is still mentally in the 5 minutes. So it's now 70 minutes on the pitch. Your body is on the pitch, but your mind and you are just mentally in a 5 minutes when you make a mistake. And if you don't forgive yourself within 3 seconds, you are start, I call it that negative spiritual. Just, I give you some example. You miss a ball. After that, you just start thinking that you missed the ball. After that, you just lose confidence. And when you lose the confidence, your brain switch to survival mode. And after that, you're just trying to playing safe without confidence and without nothing. And your coach is going to sub you. You need to have a memory like a goldfish, like I say. 3 seconds, no more, and forget about that thing. A mistake isn't your enemy, because everyone do mistakes. Your mistakes is information. You know that Cristiano Ronaldo do mistakes, Mbappe do mistakes, Vinícius do mistakes, everyone. Just as simple. If you have a memory like a goldfish, you are just playing like a god. Because you are just comfortable and you are just don't stress about what coach telling you. Right now I'm going to give you some physical duel, something that you can actually do in the middle of the match. Because someone just say forget it, but it's not that easy. Your brain needs a physical sign that the one change just ended and another begin. When you mess up something, do this. Maybe tie your shoes different, or when you have a mistake, just clap your hands hard, because this is the action for your brain that old action is over and the new action is begin. Because this is the sign to your brain that old action is over and then you focus on the next one. And why this work? Because our emotions are linked with our body. When you are stressed, your shoulders is like this and your breathing is deeper. And to change your mind, you must change your body. Just you need some physical shock, like I say, clapping or some screaming at your teammates or something like that. It's like rebooting a frozen computer or something like that. And this really helped me in my match. I do this just every time in the match. And try to create your own reset ritual. Like I say, I just do clapping or screaming at my teammate that yeah, or something like that, I don't know. And just create your own reset ritual. Let's talk about what bothers you most. Many players are write me that my coach is a psychopath. He screams at me for everything that I do. How can I have a mind of goldfish when he always just remind me that mistake? Here's the brutal truth. You cannot control your coach, but you can control your filter. When coach say to you that you are just unless or you are just still not good enough or you are just messing it up or all this bullshit, your brain must translate it that he want me to pass this earlier and try to train it in the, I don't know, week when you have training. This is a very good, I think. I use this a lot. Just separate the emotions from the information, because I know that emotion is the problem. I know that. You just must prove your coach that you are mentally strong. Your performance at the Sunday start at the Saturday night. Most of you make a mistake that you are just only visualizing the good things, the good moments in the pitch. You are just imagining the scoring the bangers or scoring the top beans, scoring the winning goal, and that's fine, but it's dangerous, because when you miss the simple pass in 2 minutes, your reality shatters. You are just saying to yourself that something is wrong, this is not me. Boom, you are just start survival mode again. You just must visualization also that perfect things, like you say that winning goals or top beans, but you also need to visualization that you miss a ball and after that you just trying to catch that ball and win that ball again. Just a simple prepare for the storm, so you can be calm when it start hitting. Your ego is literally the biggest break in your career, because your ego wants to be loved. It wants the girl at the stand just see how good you are at football. It wants people to shot photos or just clipping you on the social media and all this bullshit. When you make a mistake, your ego suffers a lot. You just must kill your ego before you step off the pitch. Maybe you need a little bit of ego, I think. But a little bit. Just like I tell myself that I need to dominate at the pitch. I need to do my work at the pitch. When you stop caring about some bullshit like how I look at the pitch, when you stop caring about your look, you gain the greatest superpower. And this is freedom. Yes, freedom to be creative, freedom to take a risk, or freedom to be player of the match. You often have a people or teammate who pull you down. I see that. Teammates who scream at you when you play good pass but not on the strong feet, and they just scream that no, this is not good. Teammates who scream at you when you don't play a good pass. This is the type of teammates that pulling you down. You just need to be a psychological insulator. When your teammate just at you, your only reaction is like no reaction. You just need to focus on your next action. If you are just arguing with them, your heart rate go up, you lose confidence, you lose your concentration, and your teammates win and you lose. Be the most focused player in your team and let the performance do the talking. The best performance happens when you are in the flow state or something like that. And this is the moment when you don't think that you're playing football because you enjoyed it. You are in the flow. You are just act. Your body literally know exactly where the ball goes, even you don't touch it. Football is too fast to think. Football must be felt, and you are just must be happy that you are literally playing football with your teammates, with your friends. And tell yourself before your next match day that I'm going to make a mistake, I'm going to take a risk, I'm going to shoot from 25 meters. And after that, your dopamine is released, your muscle relax, and also you just find and enter the flow state. And that's where your talent can shine. So today we are covering the entire system, from understanding the survival mode, then box breathing, then memory of goldfish, after that some mental anchor, then some kill ego, and everything. We just do entire system. Football isn't just about how you kick a ball. Football is also how you control your mind, also how you deal with your mistake. And if you can dominate your mind, you literally can dominate in the game for 100%. Next time, when you step on the grass, don't just try to survive, try to dominate. Try to be the best player at the pitch. Try dribblings, try some difficult things, shoot from 25 meters, take a free kick, just everything, be confident and try to be like a goldfish. Try again and again and again, because this is how legend is made.